killer beards you got, brother?
Yeah, dude. Well, obviously yours is legendary. How much to the barber is that? That a month.
Yeah, no, I go to the same woman. Her name's Libby Hitt, and she's been grooming my beard and hair 5 years, and about $40 a pop every 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah,
And it's it's an expensive habit once you go down it.
it is. You know, I kind of, she's been doing a good job for a while, so I take care of her.
Right on, right on. Of course, where's she based in Philly?
She's based right on the corner of Front Market, pretty much.
Oh, right.
So,
right.
yeah, right in Old City in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yep. Nice, man. So I guess you've been talking to a lot of people already today. Probably not a lot about beards, though.
Yeah, mostly not about beards, mostly about football, but
That's
a little bit of beard.
That's what happens when they put you on a press tour the Monday after, Carson
Yeah.
comes back.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, I'm going to talk to you about beards. I hope you're cool with
Sure. I'm very cool with that. Very cool.
that. That's the BroBible angle on this, if you will.
Yeah.
that's just what we do. So let's talk grooming. Like, obviously, you mentioned your barber stuff. How do you take care of it? Like on the regular, if you will.
Well, about so I started growing a beard really thick like this about 6 or 7 years ago. And at first I did absolutely nothing. And I used to have really long hair.
Yep.
And I kind of just let everything kind of go. And once I really started getting my hair and beard trimmed and cut by Libby, she was like, dude, you got to start doing something with this. You can't just be out of control with this. Like, you got to have some sort of maintenance going on here. And she had given me some beard oils to try and stuff like that. And then also, side note, when I didn't wash my beard a lot, my wife she's always was on me because she would like break out with like acne on like her chin.
Yeah.
So she's like, dude, you got to start cleaning this. Like, I'll let you have the beard. I'll concede the beard, but you cannot just let this thing fester like this. So now I'm much more inclined to keeping it in shape, keeping it clean, keeping it well nourished, if you will.
Yeah.
And that's obviously where the Old Spice beard collection comes in.
Yeah, man. Were you getting was it getting itchy? Because like a lot of people complain that don't know how to take care of their beards.
Sure.
That it gets super itchy, and I always say that's because you don't know how to take care of it right.
Yeah, I mean, that's 100% part of it. I think that there's also like a phase right when you start growing of it like gets itchy, and then once you get out of that, it kind of calms down.
Yeah.
But for sure, if you're not washing it, who knows what's in that thing, and
exactly.
It gets a little bit itchy. Yeah, for sure.
Right. It's just peeling. You're like a snake underneath the hair,
Yeah.
Dude, that's great. So, other bearded people in the NFL right now. I can't talk to you today without talking about Fitzpatrick. What Fitzpatrick has born into. Like,
did you see their celebration?
Yeah, it's amazing with
the beard nuzzle. Yeah, man, it's good.
Beard Brothers, it's a new thing.
Yeah.
I have to, as last year's MVP of best beard in the NFL. I need your comment on his current status, if you will.
On whose?
On Fitzpatrick's current status.
Fitzpatrick? Dude, the beard, it's got to be giving him some sort of magical powers at this point, because you've seen his career, and all of a sudden now that his beard has kind of unleashed itself, it seems to be manifesting it on game day, because he's playing out of his mind right now, dude.
Absolutely.
He's killing it.
It's incredible. So beard power is a real thing, man.
No doubt. Yeah, I either the beard or the long hair. There's something. What's that old? The Samson, the power of the locks.
Yeah.
The power of the beard. Definitely, I think is strong.
Samson and Delilah. Exactly. That's So, okay. The other thing. Yesterday, I had this problem watching football. Got some wings. Was eating, doing the whole wings. You got to dip it in buffalo in blue cheese, etc.
Blue cheese
thing. All right, wings are probably enemy number one food in my opinion with beer life. Um,
Yeah.
what sort of foods do you struggle with?
Wing, yeah, wings are tough. Wings are like my favorite food, so it's really a struggle. You know, another one that I it's. Have you ever had like Mexican street corn?
Oh yeah, of
Or
course, elote.
dude, it's one
Yeah,
of my favorite things to ever eat. And with a beard, it is just the messiest thing you can ever imagine. Trying to take that off of the cob with all the butter and the what else is in there, like sour cream or mayonnaise or whatever they mix in there. It just gets everywhere. So
it's like you didn't think that you could get food in this part of your face, but you
exactly, yeah.
did. How's that possible? Awesome, man. So, another question for you. Why is it that you got the gene to grow the gnarliest beard and your brother didn't?
I
Like,
don't I don't know, man. He missed that one. I think it was just God's way of keeping it fair. He gave Travis all the athleticism, height, and good looks, and he's like, I got to give this guy something. So
so just a
we'll
shit,
give him
a ton of testosterone.
so, shout out. Thanks for that one up.
Amazing. But here's the question. All right, if you were to thumb wrestle Travis, who would win?
Dude, I think 4 to 5 years ago, I would crush him. But now, after playing, 8 years on the line in the NFL, these thumbs, unless they're taped up, they're kind of they struggle sometimes. The dexterity isn't what it used to be. So you know what, we'll get it settled, and I'll get back to you. But I don't know that I stand much of a chance these days.
I think that's something that needs to happen in all that.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't think we thumb wrestled in a long time. Yeah.
So, another question for you, a little unbeard related. Like the obviously legendary Mummers associations in Philadelphia. You have been the anointed son to the organization, if you will.
Yeah.
What's it been like being involved in the city social scenes? Because nobody outside of Philadelphia understands this, but it's like
Oh my gosh.
in the world in Philly.
Yeah, I think most people after the speech were like, "What is he wearing? Like a genie outfit or something? Like what is that?" Yeah, they have no idea what the mummers are. So I think that that's one of the cool parts about the whole thing was that it shed light onto one of the things that's unique about Philadelphia. And I've been here, lived downtown for 7 years in Philadelphia. It's an awesome city. It's got like these very unique things, unlike a lot of other cities in this country, in my opinion. There's a lot of things that Philadelphia, um, and they really pride themselves on being unique. It's a city that's very prideful of their own, of their sports teams, of anybody who's from Philadelphia. And the Mummers it's really cool to be a part of the Mummers because I grew up, especially with the string bands and stuff. I grew up playing music.
Yeah.
I grew up being involved in the arts growing up, and it's always something that I love doing, that I love being a part of, that I think is important for kids to go out and do. So to be able to put that on the forefront, I'm just happy to kind of, let them know that this stuff is, equally as important to sports and everything else that I do.
That's awesome, man. So my dad is actually a high school band director, and
Really?
yeah, in Chambersburg, down towards central Pennsylvania,
Okay.
and what until you started playing the Barry sax here in all those groups, I was like, man, that is like there's a certain type of kid that loves sports, loves football, also loves like the arts like aspect of creative expression and everything like that.
Sure.
And I think that like he kind of became a little bit of an ambassador for that type of kid, straddling the middle like that with, hey, look, this is my job and this is what I love. Like, and that's cool.
Yeah. I agree. For some reason, there's like kind of like a divide a lot of the times where between the band guys or the artistic people and the jocks and whatnot. And I grew up in the city I grew up in, Cleveland Heights. It was a very very like it embraced the arts. I started playing saxophone when I was in fourth grade. I was in jazz band in high school. We toured different cities during spring break, and we'd have like jazz competitions against other high schools.
Yeah.
Like we were fully on board into it. And after that, I love music, so I started learning the guitar. My next thing I want to learn is piano. I don't know if I can, like I said, my fingers kind of struggle these days, but
maybe it's like calisthenics.
yeah, exactly. Keep them in shape. But I just there's so much to gain from the practice that you have to do to be good at an instrument, the level of dedication that it takes to be good in music or any type of artistic expression that can manifest itself to being successful in life, to developing proper habits on how to handle things, and it's a very underappreciated part of our society, I think. So to be able to be an ambassador for that type of culture, I'm really happy that I'm hoping that people kind of get that.
Yeah, man. Real quick before we wrap up, who would your favorite jazz artists of all time be?
My favorite jazz artist?
Yeah.
Dude, that is a great question. I love Jerry Mulligan as a Barry sax player.
Barry sax.
I mean, but you got Miles Davis, the Bertha Cool, John Coltrane. I mean, there's so many guys that I've loved listening to, and that's one of the cool things about jazz is that it's got so much history behind it, and it's got so much history in like modern music that really, when you dig into it, it's just awesome to really be a part of. I tried to play some songs recently because I haven't played saxophone a lot over the years and whatnot. And I was sat in with my former high school jazz band up at Central High School in Philly. And I'm like, dude, this music is just so much more complex than a lot of other stuff that's coming out these days. And I could not hang, man. I couldn't hang anymore.
Hey, man, you can still rip the bars up. You're a cool cat like that.
Well, thank you.
That's awesome, man. Well, Jason, this is great talking to you. I don't want to take up too much more time of your day, but I really appreciate you having some time to chill with BroBible. Oh, dude, actually, do you think I could ask you a really small favor?
Anything, man.
Do you think you could give like a little message to my dad's marching band?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would it be a good message.
Just be like something positive that's like,
yeah,
Chambersburg area senior high school marching band. You're doing a great job out there. Just want you all to keep striving and do real well. One of those type of things,
And you said which marching band was it again?
Chambersburg area.
Chambersburg.
Yeah, Chambersburg area senior high school marching band.
All right. Well, Chambersburg senior area marching band. Keep up the good work, guys. I think that the dedication and the hard work that goes into making sure that everything is in sync, in line, and being able to play music is one of the hardest things to do. Because when I was trying to do it in a mummer's outfit, walking down Manioc Street, I could not hang. And I think that what you guys are doing and the hard work always pays off. So keep up the good work, guys.
Aw, dude, thank you so much. Beer power out there, all right? Beer power for life.
Beer power.
All right, dude. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day.
All right, man. Thank you.
See you. Be good.